and we must learn how to remove the covers. We are going to start with the basics. We are going to remove the part where we store all the accessories. Then we are going to remove the part that covers the needle bars, the pressure bar. So the screw that holds this cover we will always find on this side. Remember that even if it is not your machine model, the disassembly for these types of machines is very similar. Next we continue. Now we are going to remove the stitch selector buttons, the knobs. Remember that these knobs come off with a bit of outward pressure. And we see it is there. Then we turn our machine over and we are going to remove the screws from the bottom. In this case we have 4 screws that hold the bottom part. After this we are going to turn our machine over. So now we are going to see the parts on the back. We will see that there are 2 screws at the top which hold both the back and front pieces in place. So we are going to loosen them, take out 1 screw and then take out the second one.
Next we continue with this one.
This attaches to the machine frame, the internal part, the physical metallic part, and then we have this part. It is worth noting that if this is not your machine model, most machines of this type whose covers are plastic have more or less the same positions. We just need to carefully analyze where those screws are. The ones in the back are no problem, we can see them, but there are some inside that are hard to see, and that is what we must analyze very carefully. Without forcing the machine. For the screws on the back, we are going to turn it this way and look at this part. We see there is a screw holding the plastic part to the metal one. We need to take it out completely. That one we can leave there. Now we are going to loosen the screws that hold the front cover. And here we see this one, which is the one pressing the plastic against the frame. We are also going to loosen it. We don't need to take that one all the way out either. Just loosening it a little is enough. Well, now we are going to remove this cover. Likewise, as it is not necessary, but to make removing the parts easier, the screw will always be at the bottom. We have our machine loose now, so you don't have any major trouble. Let's go with the plate. We'll also put its 2 screws to the side, and now we're going to do a sort of movement to both covers. They already have some little clips which apply pressure, so we are going to try to loosen those 2 little clips, and we are going to move them on both sides. We are going to flip it, give it a little movement. And we see that the back part has loosened. It sounds a bit noisy, but there is no problem at all. The piece comes out fine. The whole piece comes out without any issues. And we see the frame from the back. And that is it. Simple to remove. For the front part, we tilt it up a little so it doesn't force the knobs, and the front cover is ready. The whole head is completely disassembled, and that way we can get them ready for a general cleaning, a complete maintenance and a good lubrication. After this we will proceed to reassemble the part step by step, just as we did when we took it apart. It is worth remembering that these types of machines that have the backstitch lever on this side always come with this type of lever, which we must do something with before putting the front cover on. Now for the other type of machines that have the lifter here, there is no problem with that type of lever. So for the one that has the backstitcher here, we must keep something in mind, and that is that this little piece goes embedded in this part right here. So when we go to put the cover on, we must hold it up so that this piece fits in here. We position our machine like this, and we are going to keep in mind these knobs. Let's guide them first. Insert it, and as I was telling you, hold it upward so that the backstitch lever shaft fits into this part. But before putting it on, we must ensure the piece, the backstitcher, fits perfectly. We verify by activating the backstitcher and see that it turned out well, since the feed dogs are moving right now, backstitching normally. This is how we secure the front cover and tighten the screw. that holds the cover, and that is how the front part is ready. Let us remember that the front cover only take this screw that secures it to the frame, then we will proceed to put on the back cover, and we take the back cover and we can put it on like this, or we lean it. Many people find it difficult to put it on sideways like this, and we see that it settles in like this. Again, we stand it up. We make sure the pedal and the power switch are well secured in the holes. And we begin to join it with its parts. Then we turn it over as well. Now we are going to put the screws in the back, so the back cover starts to secure to the other one. We see that the two screws are here in the part, which secures the back cover to the front one. Then I continue with this one here, on this one at the bottom. Let's lift them half tightened. Do not tighten them all the way. Then we tighten this one. We don't need to tighten it too hard, since we could break the plastic piece. Now we do tighten this one again. Now we do tighten it well. Likewise, the one over here. And we can see that the machine is now completely sealed with no gaps left. Now we are going to put the knobs on. It has a long slot which goes into this open space, and the short slot which goes into this space. As we can see, the long slot and the short slot are also here on the machine. So we locate the long one and put the long one in, which has space for the pin. It stays a bit longer, so we put it on, and again some pressure. And it is ready. Likewise, the small one. Likewise, it goes in and we verify that it moves well. Then we proceed to the bottom part. We are going to place this part on top first. We do not need to tighten it firmly. We will leave it somewhat loose. We locate the spaces, and then now we place this piece. And we position the screw. We check that it opens, and now we tighten the other screws firmly. Well, not too tight. We don't want to break the screw, the thread, or the plastic. And we see how our machine is ready, fully assembled again. All that's left is to put the needle plate here, and we see that the machine works perfectly.